Hey there, fire friends. I hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for joining me for another weekly reading. So if you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, it is your turn. Now, if you haven't joined me for a weekly reading before, please understand not all messages are going to resonate, and that's just fine. If you need a private session or to go into more detail for yourself, please check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And if you like these messages, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to do readings for all of you. Now, this week we're going to do something a little bit more different. Now, if you've joined me on Instagram, we do psychic pajama parties and we do messages from the popcorn bowl, but we're going to do something a little bit more different, kind of the same, but lots of fun. We're going to do messages from the cookie jar. Check this out. And this is the raddest, baddest cookie jar ever. It says, for true happiness, look inside, right? Best cookie jar in the world, and I have to give a shout out and a thank you to High Five Chick and Drew Don't Quit on Instagram for this gifting me this beautiful cookie jar, because it's amazing. It's amazing. So, fire friends, we are going to dip into the cookie jar and see what the theme is for your reading. And there's actually a lot of channeling going on in the last reading that I did. So I have the feeling that this is going to be a little bit different all around. I did no plan whatsoever, strictly what Spirit wants you guys to hear all together. So, fire signs, fire signs, fire signs. What message do we need the most right now to bring positivity and positive change into our life? Let's see, is this for our fire signs? Yes, this is the one. Let's see, what is this? Wow, definitely a fire card for me, the Strength card. Check that out. I know this is kind of a different deck. This is the Harmonious Tarot deck, okay? Whoa, Strength card, all right. So what do I get about this for our fire signs? I'm hearing you've overcome a lot, fire signs. What else do our fire signs need to know? And especially with the Strength. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, you can't make this up. I'm holding a deck in my hands. Here's the Strength card. Here's the Strength card. Right on the bottom of the deck. This is absolutely for you. Holy smokes. I'm not even going to pull another card because that is just too, and it's major arcana. So, all right. Okay. That's for you. That's for you. That's for you. All right, fire signs. Okay. Yes. Okay, fire signs. This is pretty cool. Like I said, the last reading was totally directed by Spirit completely, and I'm allowing this to happen. So this is a very different reading altogether, very different setup. So 100%, you've got the Strength card in your corner. One upside down though, okay? So what this is telling me is for a long time, you've been either putting your nose to the grindstone and pushing forward, maybe holding your breath in certain situations, and like I said, that message that came out, you know, you've come a long way. There's been a lot going on. And I really feel like the weight of the world on your shoulders in terms of like feeling either responsibility or like, I'm the only one that can fix this problem. I'm the only one that can, you know, take care of my household, whatever that might look like for you. So with one in the upright and one like this, it's like, even though you know and you've been working so hard, sometimes you don't feel like this leg of the race is a good one for you, or like you're wondering about your positioning now, and am I going to be able to continue to be as strong as I have been in the past, okay? So interesting that the cards, like you just see, this is what happens, right? Cards just start talking, right? And immediately there was stuff showing up again. This is either going to be for you fire signs that are either in relationships, which can be either romantic or family type stuff, but there's definitely a work spin for some of you here as well, okay? Because immediately behind that was a Two of Cups in reverse. So how many of you have either ended a partnership, whether this is a work partnership, whether this is a romantic partnership, whatever that might be, okay? Some sort of partnership is either not in a good standing or you are leaving, okay? And for definitely some of you, this has to do with work. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is telling me that some of you might be worried about your position with money now that you have either ended this contract, ended this relationship, whatever this relationship is for you. So you're worried about the money, and you're worried about, some of you might even have to move, whatever that case might be, okay? This is supposed to happen, friends, the World, all right? Your second major arcana showing up. So this is telling me you are closing out one cycle and you are starting another cycle. This is supposed to be happening for you. And what this also means for you to make you feel better is, in case you didn't think that, in case you didn't see the forest through the trees, or you don't see where your next job is going to be, your next relationship, your next happy place is going to be, because this is in place, this is telling me something has to come up for you. If you have let something else go, you are clearing the way for something else to come into your life at this time, fire signs, and it's showing up. Now, for some of you, it's absolutely work related. The Eight of Pentacles. And what this means for me is some of you are definitely going to be making work changes. Some of you might have even left a job or had to leave a job because of, layoff or whatever this might be. There's been so many of us having to do job changes. And this is telling me you either go off on your own and you're doing your own thing, or you find new work and you just get right down to it and you get working, okay? This also makes me feel like, with the Three of Cups coming up, this is a new social setting. So you have left an environment, or you are also now spending time with other people or other places that now are more your fit. Okay, so if you weren't getting along with others nicely before, maybe it was because the two of you don't get along anymore. Maybe it's the crowd that you're in, but this tells me you move forward with either a new work environment specifically, or with new friends and surrounding yourself with new loving people that are closer to your heart, and then you start to feel better. Okay, so my friends, but I don't think that the changes are over for you, because I also see the Seven of Swords. Now, this can be a notorious card, but I don't feel like this is notorious right now, okay? This card, what it feels like to me in this position here, is because you're starting off something new and you have left this partnership or whatever it is behind, that you don't fully have all of the details available. I feel like you hit the ground running and you're in your place, but this is about either learning or collecting information in order for you to move forward and build properly and in the direction that you want to for yourself, okay? If you were going to start something brand new, you would need to know, where is the right place to go? Where is my audience? Where, all that kind of stuff, that what do I need to know about my new leg in the race? This is you collecting the work and beefing up your toolkit so that you know what to do, okay? Then what I also have coming down the line is the Knight of Cups. And this also tells me, fire signs, that you're a little bit unsure about what all this work is going to bring for you. Is it going to work out at the end of the day, or is it just not really going to amount to much, okay? Beautiful stuff is coming your way here, fire signs. So, Six of Swords in reverse. So this tells me that in this either new environment that you go to, that at first you're like, I'm not sure if this is the right thing for you, but you actually decide to stay, and that you find a way to make this work, because I've also got the Queen of Swords. Okay, again, backing off of this Seven of Swords, this tells me that with a little bit of time and tenure in this place, even though you feel uncomfortable at first, that you find your feet and you start moving forward and feel good, and then you're like, I got this. Right? The Queen of Swords is a very discerning card. It's kind of like, once you know, I'm not afraid to make a decision and call a spade, but this to me just makes me feel like you're comfortable and you found your spot. And then at the end of the day, because I really wanted to talk about bringing in positive changes and making you feel better, Ten of Wands in reverse. Isn't that exactly what we want in terms of taking off stress, feeling better? Because like this, like how at the beginning I said it's like been a long road and you've had a lot on your shoulders? Well, this is what comes out at the end of the day, right? But when it came out at the end of the spread, it was like this. So the weight is lifted off your shoulders. It's another validation that things are going to be okay for you. That even though you're in a little bit of a bumpy road right now, perhaps that things are going to shape up for you. So you keep going, fire signs. This is a really, really lovely spread. And it's really showing me that with you putting in that hard work, it is going to pay off. So don't be discouraged. I hope you like this reading, fire friends, and that it's helping you on your journey. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to do readings for all of you. And if you want a private message, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. I hope to see you next week, friends.